Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Red Valkyrie Presents. I am, of course, Shae the Red. Feeling super fucking pumped because I'm excited about this project. I am fucking stoked at how my cosplay has turned out so far. I'm so excited that we have Vaughn back with us. I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. But before we get to all of that, CY, how are you?
I'm doing awesome. Let me just tell you guys, the lead up to this cosplay was amazing. You just wish you were backstage for this.
You're terrible. You are a terrible person. I just want
Shae
you to
magnifique.
You dork. And of course,
kiss.
we have our very good friend Vonster. How are you doing, Mr. Von Klaus?
Oh man, I am so happy to be back and hanging with you guys again. It's been way too long.
Agreed.
And this cosplay has the descriptions alone and the backstage legends that have spawned. These balls are blue. These are blue balls.
Yeah,
anyway, I can't wait
it's
to
fine.
see what you got for us. Yeah, you're an artist. You're you do amazing things with tape.
Aww.
And
there's a lot of tape. There's so much tape. Okay, hold on. Because I'm a tease. CY, do you want to say hi to everybody first?
Oh, of course. So, in the chat we have, what about Alex, Pops, Frog G, let's see here, Ragin, Moromi, Shadowhawk, and Corventus. Just in under the wire of me saying hi to everybody.
Look at you, Corventus, just sliding right on in there. Okay, fuck it. I'm too excited.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, are we ready? And keep in mind, as I have said before, Vaughn, I am doing a full cosplay of this in a future date. However, this is at least the start of, and I'm pretty stoked with it so far. So you ready?
Drum roll. I'm gonna download a fucking drum roll.
We need a drum roll, especially for like these kinds. All right, 3, 2, 1, and bam.
Oh, dude, are you kidding me?
Right? Come on.
Oh
Come on.
Yes! Shae! Oh my god. I didn't know who you were going to do. I didn't know which character, but I was kind of hoping it would be Detonetta. And oh my god, show it off. Run to your runway thing or whatever.
I fucking love this so far. So I'm in no way done because I want an accurate version of her, which means I gotta fix the gloves because these ain't cutting it.
Right.
I gotta get the pop collar. I gotta get this so it can continue to be open. We're not doing that today for gravity reasons at this point. There's a shit ton of tape. I'm just saying, like, we're taped up. But you checking this hat?
Yes, I love
right?
Somewhere,
I ordered so the hat was just black, and I found the ribbon. I made this little guy, and I made him oversized because even though it's a little bit bigger than what she has, it just works.
Yeah,
it just looks.
It's just exaggerated, like Monica's.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really over the top anyway, so you know.
You got the mole and everything. And the hair.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. Oh my god. I love this.
I even did the curl.
Epaulets. Yeah, you did? That is so hot. Oh my god, you guys.
Right?
And the epaulets are pretty, that's as metal as it gets. I mean.
Right? These things are awesome. They're only kind of super stabbing into my shoulder. It's fine. Trying to put, okay, I'm just going to throw this out there. Trying to put epaulets on yourself. Really hard.
Turns out.
Really fucking hard.
Yeah, especially when they're trying to stab you to death, I would imagine.
There's 3 pins that hold these on, and I was like, can't do it up here, so I had to take it half off, pin it on, put it back up, and be like, is that right? I don't know if that's right. And I was like, I can't fix it, so that's just gonna be it.
Perfect.
Do the shoulder thing again.
Oh man, you look great. You look absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
Amazing.
I took so many pictures on. I'm sending them all to you.
Can't wait.
It's an excessive amount.
Yeah, let's kick ass.
Do that thing with the shoulders again.
Yeah, I did.
I think they're asking for something else.
That's all that you're getting.
That's one shoulder. Oh, 2 shoulders. We're in the campaign. No, just kidding. Nice
All right,
segue.
all right. Yeah, right. So if you want to know who this character is, my goodness, let's just wabam. This is why we're here. So if you didn't know this already, I don't know where you've been. Normally, Vaughn, I wait to back while we're live, but I couldn't.
I know.
I tried so hard, and here's the worst part. Y'all don't even know. Do you know how long ago Vaughn sent me mock-ups of his characters? Do you know how long I have known?
Yeah.
How long?
Yeah.
It's been at least 6 months. At least. Like,
5
he
hours.
was... Okay. The girl I'm cosplaying was still in development. That's how long ago it was. They were still nailing down her actual style, which, by the way, thank you, made it very difficult to figure out how to cosplay her.
I didn't even, yeah. Like, there was a time where I was like, man, every character I'm going to design, you're going to be able to, like, you know, reasonably pull off the cosplay. But, like, these days, like, not with characters like her. I'm just like, screw it. Like, let the diehards figure it out.
Oh, and I already got, like... So here's the funny thing. I actually went to Joanne's, right? Mm-hmm. Like, this afternoon to try and get more things. And I was looking for some of my wet looks so I could, you know, work on the gloves and the thigh highs and the everything. Because this... Y'all think I'm kidding. This is going to be a full cosplay.
Oh, my God.
Like, complete with my photographer friends... taking photos of me and me figuring out how much to kick them.
Awesome. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. This is an awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh no. We're gonna like Vaughn. When I said that this is something I wanted to do, I meant like
you're going
like We're gonna go pro with it, and then you and I are gonna talk about this being a potential tier in a future campaign. I'm just saying.
Okay. Make it happen.
Yes.
Damn, man. This is great.
Yeah. So I went to go and get the wet look pleather. None at all.
None.
Anywhere. Like, not even. No, the closest they had, it looked like this, but it looked like an oil slick. And I was like, yeah, that's not going to work. That's not what I need.
Collection. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Great.
But once I can get my hands on some of that sweet vinyl, this is going to get finished.
I mean,
yes!
You might have to go to, like, the Hustler store or something.
You know what? I'll just order another one of these and I'll Frankenstein it. It's fine. Like, yeah. I now have found a place that has a cat suit that fits my tall ass. I was shocked.
Nice.
And I was stoked. And then I was like, how many more of these am I going to have to order now? It's a whole lot of cosplay that need cat suits. I'm just saying.
They do now.
The cat suit people only knew.
Right?
No, they know.
They do. They're very proud of themselves. Okay, so before we talk about Terror in the Trenches, finally, you want to talk blue balls? Like, you've been killing me for months. So,
yeah.
But before we get into it, let's watch the trailer. Does that sound good?
All right. No, Luca. Stay. Stay, you big Luca.
Fuck yes. Oh, this is awesome. By the way, I wholeheartedly plan on cosplaying both versions of her.
The skull version.
There's going to be a lot of body paint, but we're going to make it work.
That would be amazing.
It's going to happen.
Okay.
Will be.
I'm
Will
buying
be
an
amazing.
airbrush and a paint roller.
It's fine.
Right.
Oh, I guess
I'm
it's
just-
time I unhide my camera.
Very nice. Oh yeah, Vaughn, you haven't seen
awesome.
Sai. We are now the titty stream.
Yes.
The titty stream.
Yeah, do you not see the giant raccoon on Sai?
Oh no! I do. No, I'm just like,
Yeah.
I get it. Like,
Yes.
oh, I didn't miss that. No, dude.
So Sai changed their Abby midstream, and I was in the middle of a sentence. Sai changes the Abby, and I was like, "I'm sorry, I just got really distracted all of a sudden." I was like, "Oh my gosh, there's boobs." Okay, so is your cat trying to get away from the new dog?
Yeah, he has to traverse everything now. He's like Jasper the Hunted over here. The dog just wants to make good friends. That's all. He loves everyone.
Oh, that's great.
He just needs some adjustment time. He'll be okay.
So I also have to mention, because I had to reload to get my recently watched YouTube off of the channel, you went up since I loaded this and reloaded. You've already gone up in backers, so yay!
Thank you.
Okay, let's get into this. What is
yeah.
Terror in the Trenches?
This is my Dark Avenger epic trilogy. This is the taking of a golden age character that people have kind of overlooked in comics. They've forgotten about, or they've done things with, but it was never really that interesting or much of a hit. And showing the potential coolness I saw in him while telling like this amazing story I've always wanted to tell since I first got into comics, which is like the dark hero on the edge of becoming a bad guy. He's losing his mind. You know, he's haunted. All the damage he's done in the past is coming back to haunt him in this crazy way. This book was made out of like just joy and out of spite a little bit too, because I was kind of mad at what like they were doing with Terror on the shelves. And I was like, man, I could do better. I could do something cooler. So I'm up late at night just having fun jamming this out. I don't expect for this to be my next project, but it gets cooler and more interesting. And I get to add in some other great characters. I start getting really excited. And wow, Jasper's really hunted. And all of a sudden, I'm like realizing like we've got something really special here. Like this was a really killer script. Like it'd be fun to do this. And I asked Monica about it. And she was like, hell yeah, I'm on board. I will give this my all, you know. We should do this. And I was like, all right, we could do Monster MD too, but something about this felt right for both of us. So we dove in and we made these great character designs, and you saw that in progress. And from there, we just realized we had a book that was really special in the works. And it's really this, in the end, it's me kind of doing Black Terror. Like he needs to be done. Like
Dude, it's really awesome. It's really bloody. It's really like violent, but it's got. Yeah, you can point with your boobs over there.
No.
Over there.
I saw this.
No patches or stickers. Damn it, Eric.
There.
Look,
Guess what?
Vaughn,
I'm not skipping ahead, but there's a certain unlock coming soon.
Yes.
That's
oh
right.
Oh my gosh. We'll get patches. Don't you worry.
I read ahead. Sorry. So.
Nice. Oh my gosh. All right.
So, yeah, it's just the story of Black Terror. He was a World War II trench nightmare. When he gets too close to you, you see him as what you fear most. And he's cutting people up with super strength with these trench knives. He's horrific. He does all kinds of crazy things. He ends up 30 years later traded in the black coat for a white one. He becomes a pharmacist for his little New York neighborhood, Strivers Row. And he's kind of the caretaker to his hood. But that doesn't last long in this story, man. I just blow it up. Like within like 11 pages, I'm just like, no neighborhoods required. I'll just blow it up. And he's in the ashes of what was his neighborhood, fighting these super Nazis from his past people like Detonetta, people like Lockshot, people like Sawback. And it's this group called the Black Reich that is kind of out to get him, from the past. So it's something else. It's very personal. And his whole battleground is his own neighborhood, just completely cratered and coated in ash, skeletons everywhere, people like in ashen mummy cocoons. And he has to go back to his dark lair, the Terradome, re-gas up with his terror gas to get his powers again, and head back out and just start whooping ass. I mean, it's one of those stories, man.
It really, I mean, everything that I saw when this was in development, everything that you told me, months and months and months ago when you were just starting working on this and everything, it just sounds so badass. And then the fact that it's, hey, I'm going to do this and I'm going to write it. And I already know Vaughn is a fantastic writer. And is really good at telling a story. And he's like, oh yeah, Monica's drawing it. And I was like, shut the fuck up. It's so good. Like, it's, you guys, there's something about your way of storytelling and her way of the artistic interpretation that just meshes together so perfectly. And past Master Jen, I don't have a horse crop, unfortunately. Maybe next time, if you play your cards right.
I know a good story.
Of course you do. Why wouldn't you?
Okay, all seriousness, I've owned 4 riding crops in my life. That's all I'm gonna say.
And Sai doesn't ride horses. So.
I've seen a horse twice.
Oh my gosh. I can't with you. That's just yep.
Continue.
Back to the amazing art of from Monica.
So back to Monica's art from the spankings. Monica she's such an underrated artist in like her world of like when she was doing pro stuff. They didn't appreciate her enough, and I just feel so honored to get to work with her. Whoa, that's really loud typing.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That's Shae.
That's me.
Oh, Shae. But I feel like it's like it makes it kind of fun to keep working with her, even though we were talking about Monster MD2. We both kind of had our heart in this, and I think it really shows in her art. I mean, it's just
I would agree, and I love the thing that I love about all of her artwork that she does is she puts so much texture and so much character into everything. Like, there's nothing. Okay, like looking up here, right? If you look at this wide shot, you're seeing so many different things, and this could have been very flat and plain and boring. And Monica's like, no, you know what? There's going to be a little bit of crumble here and a little bit of stain there, and like she just brings such life to everything that it feels like it was all lived in.
His silhouette at the bottom.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is she just? There's so much detail.
I actually think we need to attribute that silhouette to our wonderful colorist, Tiago Barça.
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely killing it with every page. Like, I want to show you guys so much more, but I can't because it's too cool. You have to enjoy it in the book.
Yeah.
Like, I have to hold
That
it.
looks so good.
But, I mean, there's so many amazing pages. When I was writing this script, it was weird. Like, something awakened in me as a writer. Like, I had finished Monster MD. I remember I was in a foul mood back then.
Yeah.
I had gone through.
I remember too.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Going through some breakup or something, and I was like,
Yes.
you know what? I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be up late at night writing this intense book.
Yeah.
And just killing it, and just having fun and jamming out, and just not sitting around moping, but instead just creating. And it was I don't know. It was like a special. I started to realize like, why do I love comics? So, like, as a creator, I'm like, why do I love making comics so much more than anything else? I've tried everything, like screenwriting. I've tried, everything, medical stuff, graphic design, stuff like that, illustration. Why comics? Because, man, like, it's the dark avenging heroes that got me into the shops in the first place. It's the type of storytelling that excites me and gets me interested. And it's kind of has a no rules thing going for it. So I'm like falling in love all over again up late at night writing this script. So like you'll see that like I have a newfound appreciation for like splash pages in this book. There's a lot of splash pages, as you can see in the art and stuff. And it's just it was just the best time writing it, and I think this kind of translating into the final. final book. I'd like to think so.
Well, and the thing is you can always tell when you're really vibing, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's
Better.
you have such a great team that's put together for this, and you guys mesh so well together because you've got Monica's lines, you got your colors. I'm sorry, what was his name again?
Tiago Barça.
Well, I'm just gonna call him Tiago because that's all I'm gonna get. I'm sorry, sir. I am bad with names.
Barça.
But sure, yeah, you're gonna forget that in about 10 more minutes.
Who?
But see, like just like what Eric the Guapo just said, he's like, I don't even know how to describe it because it's almost cartoonish, but it is in no way childlike. It is not children cartoon. It's very. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah.
But gritty. If you took Batman the Animated Series, which was already not really for kids, and then you made it grittier.
So good. My favorite, yeah.
It reminds me of some of the early '90s anime. That kind of grit and that kind of style.
Mm-hmm.
You know, very thin line weights and.
Monica and I really love that type of stuff. You know, we're fans of that and the manga and stuff. So it's actually been, I think that might be part of why we're working so well together. Like it's all it comes together so such a cool way. I'm a big Bruce Timm guy. He's a huge influence on me. So every time, I'm not surprised you're saying that for this book.
But it just, I don't know, it works so well. It just works so well. I love it. Every time I see something that you're creating, I'm always just like, yeah, that's it. That's what I want. Like
that's all I want to do. I just want to make some cool stuff and then die, and then maybe someday someone will pick it up and go, hey, have you read this book? It's pretty cool. That's it.
We would like you to, reap the benefit, the fruits of your labor before you die.
I'll get laid and eat good food before I die. Don't worry. Like,
okay.
I'm there. I'll enjoy life. I've got a great new dog. I'm optimistic.
Okay.
I'm not like doing a suicide thing.
It's just so funny. You're like, I just want to make cool shit and then die. I'm like,
once fulfillment happens, that's it.
I just think that's just how I look at life. Yeah, that's how I look at life, though. Yeah, I will want to die.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. But yeah, I feel like if you're gonna do it, just make it as cool as possible. The rule of cool is what I operate on. When I was a kid, drawing with my friends, getting into art and comics. It was all about like who could draw the coolest guy on a motorcycle with a mohawk, with spikes on the wheels, with a chainsaw, with a flamethrower, with machine guns. It was, it was built into me as a kid of the '80s too, because like G.I. Joe, all the stuff was so cool.
Yeah, that's what I remember a lot about my childhood. Is just everything was cool.
Yeah,
everything that existed in the '80s and '90s was just cool. It's so weird.
There's a cool thing happening that I don't know what is cool now. I'm totally not cool, and that's cool. I'm all right with it. But
no, what's happening now is now you have people that are like, oh my gosh, I just love this retro.
This is
amazing look from the 90s, and I'm like, bitch, that ain't retro.
Yeah,
90s was not that long ago.
Yeah, like no, you have to understand. Remember how we felt when our parents would talk about the 50s or the 60s.
Yeah.
No.
Like now, well, that's how I'm gonna make people feel when I talk about the '80s, and I just have to accept it. Like it just is. It's just gonna happen. So we just gotta roll with it and be like, the '80s ruled, you little punk.
Look,
back.
You just don't know.
If the '80s had fiber internet and no social media,
oh my gosh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I'm all down for no more social media.
Wow.
Just
We need to
YouTube.
return to the '80s.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Hostile takeover.
My work's trying for that. This is very John Carpenter style book.
I love John Carpenter.
It's like because it's all in his trash neighborhood,
Yeah.
It's got this real like Escape from New York-y setting. But like, yeah, it's a battlefield for him, man. He's out to fight. In the old books, for the original Black Terror, he got his powers through something called formic ethers. So he inhaled this gas, got super strength and durable. And I was like, I don't really like that. And when you read it, it's so funny in the old books. It's like, he invented a formic ether, something to help pick people up and pep you up in your step. and like all that old time 30s crap. And I was
Yeah.
like, what the hell? So I was like, this has got to be cooler. It's terror gas. He uses this green creepy gas called terror gas, which he inhales, gives him his powers, but also when he exhales, it's like fear toxin. So it's like Scarecrow style stuff.
That's what
so
I was
we
gonna
have-
say. Is you describing him? I was like, dude, this is like Scarecrow, but far less getting off on the fact that you're terrified, and far more taking advantage of the fact that you're terrified and killing you
Right.
while you're panicked.
Yeah, or running, or maybe it makes you try to fight him harder. Everyone has one of the cool things in this book is I explore fear and the different responses and the different random things people are afraid of.
Yeah.
So it's fun, like it's constantly changing and surprising you, and yeah, but he does definitely take advantage of it while he's killing you. It's just fun.
Well, because the Scarecrow was always like, it was always like a cat playing with a mouse that's like half dead. Like Scarecrow wasn't, I'm
Right.
gonna make you hallucinate and your worst fears are gonna start like to come to fruition, and then I'm going to kill you while you're disoriented. He
Yeah.
was like, what are you most afraid of? Oh gosh, that gives me such a hard on. You're like, seriously, what the hell? Like, just kill them if you're going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's all it felt like for so much. Even in the like, you know, in the games and stuff, the way that they handled Scarecrow, where you go into like the Nightmare Realm and he's
Right.
huge and super creepy,
After
but
you.
yeah, but he's like super slow and like
Yeah.
just kind of
Cool.
it's
I
like
mean-
he's playing with his food.
I always thought of it as to beat Scarecrow, you have to beat what's going on in your own mind, because then once you do, he's just a weak, wimpy doctor guy.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whereas
So,
this,
guy-
that's not gonna help.
it's like, you might see
sure.
him as what you fear most for like a split second before your head goes flying.
Right. Like I saw him
Grandma, what are
decapitating
you
people.
doing here? Fly! This could be anything. Yeah.
Yes, he's far more like, yeah, like Eric said, if the Punisher and Scarecrow had a baby,
Yeah.
like this is definitely the love child.
Totally say that. Yeah. Really. When I was making him, my whole focus was turning him from the way he's done in comics these days on the shelves is like ghost pirate super dude. Like, so I was just like, no, I don't really see the pirate thing for him. I don't like it. It's not his thing. He's a World War II guy. Let's make him a trench warrior. Let's make him look, but but then against me, so I want him to have kind of a gothy superhero look and look kind of like an insane biker, pretty much. And then to give that kind of Batman look that I love so much. Yeah, and also I just like heroes that are geared out. You have those Terra gas vials on the belt that you can see there. So he's got the vials, but he actually picks those off and like has to pop them in battle. And if he runs out, you could have a problem.
Sorry.
It's okay. If he runs out, he can have a problem if he's like running low on power and is kind of damaged, you know, and he
Yeah.
runs out or loses them or whatever. So it can get pretty.
Well, and
dicey,
it's nice that you didn't make him like completely invincible. Like he's
Yeah.
still
oh yeah,
he's still
he gets-
human. I mean,
It's the shit kicked out of him. Even though he's very durable and he can take some pretty intense things, people like you get to see him definitely. I mean, he's barely. This needs to be like a tooth and nail type book. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Good.
By the end,
Real
he's
stakes.
just real stake, blood coated, beaten to hell, like, you know, nearly dead, overcoming his own fears, you know, embracing his
Yeah.
own darkness. All the classic stuff is in here, man. It was
I
too
love
much
it.
fun to write this. Yeah.
So you have a couple of really cool like add-on bits to some of your tiers that I wanted to go over. One of them being you actually are selling the glass vial or the gas vial, sorry.
Right. We have, this is the first replica I've ever done, and it's a Terragas vial right off his belt in your hands with a cool little stand with a removable arm. And yeah, we're talking about making the little skull and crossbones glow in the dark, maybe just as a bonus. You won't have to pay anything more, but it looks, I mean, we designed it to be exactly like what he has on his belt, you know. I made sure of it. It even has a little measurement, 200 milliliters on the back of it for like, so you can be like, oh, how much Terragas does this hold, you know?
Yeah.
It's a little toxic on the
How
top.
much does this hold if I'm gonna put some terror gas in here for myself?
Yeah. So it's awesome. I've never designed one of these things before, but I mean, as you can see, Dead Sun Prime did the 3D model and then printed it, and he's gonna hand paint all of these. And there's only 100. I really am happy with how it came out, man. I was kind of nervous. I've never done this before, but
Yeah. I definitely love even just the graphic where you're like, here's the, you know, mock-up, like the replica of it, and here it is in the comic. So you get to see just how accurate you guys have made it, which is spot on, and it looks badass.
I really like how it came out. I was designing so fast that day, like all that stuff. Like the day before the campaign, I was just like, that needs this, drink more coffee. I was, but I'm really happy that it came out.
Yeah, I think it's badass. And then the thing that I'm super stoked for, because I definitely got one. Oh my gosh, yes! Thank you for glow in the dark shirts. So okay, did you back Phobos? Is Brubaker's book?
No, I don't think.
Okay. So on his campaign, he had a zip-up hoodie that was glow in the dark, right? And I was like, let's see just how glow in the dark this is. The front of it says Phobos and his logo, and then the back of it has like the little character skull head thing. That shit is so bright that if it is out of my closet and has been charged, I actually have to put it back in the closet and shut the door for me to sleep. It actually lights up part of my room if it has been charged.
Hell?
It's insane.
Kind of nuclear material.
It's fucking epic. Do you know how many times I have freaked myself out because I was wearing it and forgot, and then I would walk into a dark part of my house. I was like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, oh, it's the fucking. Okay, it's just this. Like, it's not some ethereal.
Yeah, it's horrific.
Radium. That's
but it's
what it
great.
is.
It's definitely radium. But it keeps you safe when you're jogging at night.
Yes, if I ever jog in a zip-up hoodie. But see, that's the one downside is I'm like, but sometimes I don't want to wear a hoodie. And then all of a sudden I saw this and I was like, perfect! Yeah. Now I can have a glow-in-the-dark t-shirt and I can put my glow-in-the-dark hoodie over it and I can just glow fluorescent everything.
Yeah, they told me they wanted to do like double like layers for the glow. And I told them to do only one layer so it could be like, it'll glow, but it won't like, you know.
It won't ba-bam.
Like add lighting to your home, you know.
Yeah. Phobos adds lighting to my home.
Phobos.
Yes.
That's funny.
It's amazing. I'm so excited though. I love how it's got that beaten up look and everything instead of being just, you know, sometimes it's because even like the Phobos one, it's really clean. It's everything like the logo pristine and perfect, and I love that you don't do that because that isn't your book style. That isn't your artist style. That isn't you.
I don't do pretty.
You don't. You do like grungy. Like you are like the king of grunge. And so I love that that's what you've got. All of your books have that real grunge kind of feel and your merch has the same thing. I love it.
Yeah, it's totally inspired by rock. You know, when I was growing up, I was in bands, of course, like a lot of us were in the 90s, and I got to do all our flyers and I thought it was the best thing in the world. I love like poster illustration for rock and roll bands. I love album cover design. I've loved designing our flyers, posters, t-shirts, all that. And I'm convinced like that's part of what, you know, drives my look, you know, for my stuff to this day. Rock and roll, man.
Yeah, and I definitely, I mean, you can see it in all the stuff that you create. And I love that you've got such a solid style. Because there's, you have so many creators that kind of ping pong back and forth, and like I mean I'm one of them. I ping pong to a whole bunch of different stuff, but it's really nice when you see certain creators that just this is them and unapologetically them, and that is you take it or leave it, and they don't give a fuck either way. That's you know, right. And it's like yes, that's what I love it.
This is how I do things. Yeah.
Yes. And then of course
unapologetic creators.
Fuck. Dude, here's the funny thing. We just had Long Shadow on. That that had another Acevedo, and I was just like, he's just everywhere.
He's amazing.
He just does
isn't he?
everything.
Yeah, he's there. He's putting out some of the best stuff ever. This painting is acrylic on comic board, bonded to masonite, and it is. When I saw it, I was just like, "Yep." We did a few sketches of his ideas, and when we hit on this one, I was just like, "Yep, this is what we want. This is it. This is terror. This is punk." It reminds me of Misfits. It's very Simon Beasley. It's just.
Yeah, he's got a lot of Beasley influence
Fantastic.
for sure.
But it's still so Acevedo, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
That's what I'm loving about Comicsgate these days is the looking at other campaigns and what different people are doing and being able to point out the artists, you know, like, oh yeah. That's Acevedo, oh that's Eric Weathers, oh that's whoever, that's Kelsey Shit. It's great. So yeah, the sketch has sold. Ba-doom, ba-doom. Something of that beauty.
Lucky person. And then we're gonna go through stretch goals before we go through tiers, because I really want people to salivate and then go back in mass, because there's so many cool things that you're offering. Okay, so we have already unlocked. Go through what we've unlocked, because we've unlocked a lot.
Yeah, hell yeah. You guys, you got a book upgrade. Our cover's heavier stock, and it's super matte soft touch with a spot gloss UV, heavier paper stock. So we've upgraded the book toward closer to what you guys got with Monster MD, which a lot of people have been raving about to me to this day. About the quality. They just love that quality. So I made it a standard. It's good quality. If we can reach the goals, then people deserve it, you know?
Absolutely.
You're already spending a lot on this book. Like, it should be that upper echelon of quality.
Right.
At 40K, you guys unlocked a sticker. I've never did a sticker for Monster MD, and I kind of always regretted it in the back of my head a little bit, just because I just think they're fun and easy, and people like them and whatever. So yeah, here's a sticker. Enjoy.
Oh my gosh. So your next Monster MD campaign, right? Yeah. You need to do a sticker sheet. But it needs to be like the shit that Heidi writes in on all of the charts. like beware he bites or shit like that. Like all the little smart ass shit that she was writing in the margins. Right. Make all of those little stickers, and so people could just take them and like slap them on, like, I don't know, homework. Fuck it, like whatever.
Awesome. I should do a scratch and sniff book.
Oh gosh.
Monster MD style.
So scared for what the smells would be.
I had so many bad smells that we would do. Kids would think it was hilarious. What else do we have? Oh yeah, we upgraded the binding at 45K recently, and we basically Monster MD got something called Smith Sewn binding, which costs a little extra, but it gives everyone this binding where there's actual like thread, and it's bound together in a way that lets you open the book more in a more comfortable way and more easily. And you can even lay it down on a table and like lay it flat almost,
like more like a traditional book binding.
Yeah,
correct. Yeah, so it's nicer
awesome.
Quality, it lasts, and it makes it easy and fun to read, so you can see all the art.
Very cool. And then what we are really, really close to.
Yeah.
Really,
it's all
really.
about 50K, baby. We're gonna get a bomber patch.
Yay!
I'm just gonna make that a standard. I want all my campaigns to have like a cool patch, so people who support my books can have like a collection going. That'd be cool.
That's kind of our plan.
Yes, please.
I'll see you guys there. Thank you guys.
I
see you like how many patches.
I have so many. I've got to start sewing them.
Probably have 30 or more from campaigns at this point.
Oh, wow.
At least.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and we've got bomber jackets that, here.
Oh, Sai's bringing them up. Boom.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
So they're going to go on those jackets.
Yep.
Man, that's going to look cool.
I'm so excited.
And then we're going to wear those to cons.
Right. I'm working on an idea to do annual patches for Red Valkyrie members as well. So if you end up becoming a member to the channel in the very near future, there will be a patch every year if you're a member for at least 10 months of the year. Then we're just so you can just collect patches.
Yeah.
So excited.
Like
It's gonna be badass.
like a Pokemon trainer, like a Girl Scout, like a punk rock
Yes!
biker.
It's gonna be badass.
Basically, we're all. I can tell everyone in this room is a patch fiend. So that's
Yes.
good. You're a good. company.
Let's see. Eric's not in the chat anymore. Yes, everyone here is a patch.
Eric hates patches with a passion. Never listen to him. And when we unlock this, Vaughn, let me know. I'll send you extra so we can get a second patch so CY and I can each have one.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll talk.
Got it. We'll talk. We'll make
Nice.
it happen.
Yes. Okay, so...
Oh my god.
what? Damn it, Eric! Hush your mouth. Patches are amazing.
It was
Nobody's
it was
listening
probably
to
from me saying Eric isn't here anymore.
Right? Okay.
awesome.
Yeah.
Thank
It's
you.
just changing. All right. Let's go through your tiers because I normally wait until we're live and I couldn't. I just couldn't because I was like, but if something happens and like funds and what, like, fuck it, I can't miss this because I love Vaughn's writing and I love Wrong, he doesn't hate patches. Nice, Froggy. But I love Monica's artwork. I just the feel of all of this is phenomenal, and I couldn't risk missing out. And so, if you're like me, you're probably gonna want this Total Terror package, which is absolutely what the fuck I got.
People like
Tell
it.
us all about it.
It's every single thing. You get the digital, you get the signed comic, you get the Lady Satan double-sided pin-up, fold-up poster, you get the Terror Files print set, which is 4 high-quality prints of our character designs that people have just fallen in love with. You also get the glow-in-the-dark T-shirt, campaign only, and you get your name in the book as a little thank you. Some people like that, some people don't care. Either way.
Oh, I think it's cool.
I think for
I enjoy it.
$85, people have been telling me that's a pretty good price point for them. Usually, people think.
Yes.
That's good with that. Yeah, and the people who signed up actually got something like this for a little cheaper.
Nice.
Usually.
I don't think that I paid attention to that email, and I think I just did this anyway.
Okay, thank you for your. Thanks for supporting.
Yeah. Love you, Vaughn. Fuck. I do that shit way too much. I need to watch my emails better. I almost... Okay, no, here's the best part. I bought... Sai and I talked, and we backed 2 ad spaces in Blood Realm, in future Blood Realm issues, right?
Uh-huh.
So, we purchased them, and then Samedi sent out the email and was like, hey, we need the mock-up. We need the mock-up.
Yeah.
We need the mock-up. Like,
Oh my
last
God.
call, everybody, we need the mock-up. If we don't get them by this day, then I'm sorry. Like, there won't be any refunds, and you won't be in the
Right.
books.
Right.
And I didn't see any of them. I ended up having Samedi go, yo, Shae, in a DM. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm so sorry. And, like, I made up an ad and sent it to him. And I was like, I'm so sorry. And he goes, I'm just really happy that I knew it was you because it's Shae at redvalkyrie.net that backed. And I was like, there's a reason that I changed it to that.
Yeah.
just in case I forget.
Amazing. Well, you you're awesome. Thank you for backing.
No,
I'm checking out the email.
There's no way. See, and Frog G also has a very good point. If you try to wait for the email, you might not get backer number 1. I wasn't even close to backer number 1 on this, unfortunately,
Right.
because somebody launched and then told me, I don't know who that was. Mm-hmm. All right, so what's the digital deluxe, Vaughn?
You get the digital comic, and it's $20. Make you holla. A lot of people
$20
who
make you
can't do the shipping, which I totally get.
Yeah.
Like they say, this is an awesome option to have. So.
Yep, I agree. And there's an added fan art and extras gallery.
Yep, we got some fan art brewing for this already, so I was thinking, hey, throw in a few extras, make this like a cool... I like to make the digital, like, have a little extra bonus stuff in it,
Very cool. So the fan art is only in the digital, right?
I'm thinking maybe, but I don't know. It depending on our page count, we might have to put a little extra stuff in this so it can fit the Smithsonian number of pages required for the binding. So we'll see. You know, we're gonna figure it out.
So I have time to do fan art. Understood.
Yep, you got plenty of time. Signed comic, 340 sold. Oh dang!
Yeah.
People liking the book. You guys are gonna love this book. Yeah, your standard comic.
Nice.
Glow in
T-shirt.
the Dark campaign only T-shirt. I love it. It says
Cy,
"Even
do you
No
want
Care"
one?
again.
A T-shirt?
Yeah,
You got one.
for me. I'm not
we
sharing.
share. Oh, yes, you
No.
will.
Negative. Negative Ghost Rider.
Well, if I don't get timeshare on the T-shirt, then at least put Red Valkyrie's name in the book.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask Vaughn to do that instead of Shae the Red. Just put Red Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk. We'll talk, Cy. We'll talk.
I'm taking some of the posters.
Oh,
All right.
pictures. Oh yeah.
Only some of the only the sexy ones.
Fucking hell. All right. So signed comic and two-sided poster.
Yeah, for the poster fans.
Nice.
You just want that. Yeah. And you can, of course, get add-ons when you're going through this. And then this is for the print set, the Terror Files. I like print sets and all, but this had to be cool. This had to be something else. So I made the character designs, nice quality prints, but on the other side, it's the Terror Files. It's these creepy stats and notes about them as taken by like secret agents and stuff who are having to study these crazy characters from the Black Terror story. So, or from Terror in the
Very
Trenches.
cool.
So it's really creepy. It's fun. It comes in this cool little black envelope, so you know the chick you're dating thinks you like work for the CIA. It's great.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Sure,
how that
that'd be
works.
believable. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Terrorgas replica. We went all into this, but you guys, I mean, we've sold 36 out of 100, so I mean, we're getting close to almost 50% gone. I hope you guys are ready to get these before they're gone, because I hope they sell out. We'll see.
Very cool.
Yeah.
2 comics.
2
10.
Terrors. Terror Tenfold. That's for like your stores, you know, military stuff.
Yeah. Dude, I sincerely hope that you get some stores that'll pick this up, because I mean it's an easy sell. It is an easy sell.
Yeah,
for
I think
sure.
people could dig it.
Yeah.
Sure. And then of course we've got the painting still up.
Whew.
$1,000. Get some original Acevedo terror art.
How much are you hoping that it kind of doesn't sell? You're just like,
I know, right?
it just stays on my wall.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Now all of a sudden it's like,
Ideas
you
are
know.
brewing. Yeah, good stuff.
Go over the
Very
green with light glow in the dark too.
Oh my gosh, that would actually have been badass if you would have made that
man.
glow in the dark.
No, print it as a blacklight poster. Would that be cool?
Oh,
Would
if
that
you
even
got-
work? I don't know.
Man, if you got high and then flipped
Yeah.
on the black light,
Yeah.
you'd be like, he's coming right for me.
I'm gonna sell these as blacklight posters next campaign. I swear to God.
Yes.
So cool.
And then, of course, the original Terror sketch is Gonzo. Because, you know.
Black Terror, blacklight poster. Yeah, and the original sketch, somebody had to. Somebody had to.
Yeah.
stand it.
Absolutely.
I just wanted to show really quickly, your artist has done other amazing things.
Yes.
Oh yes, Monica has done a lot for Action Labs. Monica's even does stuff for Lego comics.
Wow.
So like Monica's worked with
wow.
some big people. So she has, yeah, she's got. I usually think of Vamp Blade or Zombie Tramp too when I think of her stuff, her good stuff.
See, I need to get Monica to agree to come on a Red Valkyrie auction.
Yeah,
That would be great.
she works digital, but
She could do an embellished print. Just print it out and then
yeah,
slap something over the top of it and sign it.
yeah.
There you go.
She's great. She did another book called Swiss Army Girl. It was like this chick whose leg is a giant Swiss Army. Like,
Oh my God! Is that like what's that Tarantino
awesome.
one
Yeah.
with the chick with the
And a
with
terror.
The-
yeah.
And a terror. Yeah. Yeah,
I remember
the
that.
giant Swiss Army blade.
Oh my gosh.
I want to see
That's
her
pretty
do that,
awesome and stuff.
but do like a spinning kick and just corkscrew the fuck out of somebody.
Yeah, be amazing.
All right, so you have 6 days left. Is this the first 30, Vaughn?
This is the first 30.
Are
Awesome.
you thinking of extending?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
people still like it. I still have stretch goals. I still got a patch to give you guys.
Yes, please.
Oh, we'll see if we can make it to 50 before then.
Do not close the stretch goals until the patch happens.
Yeah.
At a minimum.
You,
Get the damn patch.
you're trending towards 58, over 58.
Nice. Look at Pastmaster Dan says it is still catching fire.
Yeah.
Dude, this is just so cool.
Just within the 30 days. It won't show me what you're trending towards over 60. So
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Great.
so this is
That's exciting.
showing that you're going to end well past that. You're going to need more stretch goals.
Good.
get more stretch goals.
Yeah, I've been thinking of some.
I want
Nice.
to make. You know how the cover has that red text.
Yeah,
I want red foil for that. I think that would look so cool. And like,
that'd be really neat.
yeah.
You know, it'd be really cool in a future one if you end up getting any of the, like, anything that has a blood splatter and you do that embossed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I'm such a sucker for that whenever there's, like, blood splatter on a cover and they emboss it and raise it up so it's shiny and you can, like,
it
run
has
your fingers
beads.
over it.
Yeah, I love that
just-
too.
Oh, so
Yeah.
good.
So visceral, so sensual.
Yeah.
Blood.
You're like, oh, it's a lot of blood.
Like
I
our
don't think they
ancestors
made it.
used to like really do that shit. They used to really like streak down with their blood,
Yeah.
much blood, and do weird sacrificial things all the time. So
Embossed or spot UV. Frog G wants to know, have you considered magnets? Asking for a friend.
yeah, I should do the. I mean, can't you do like little flat square ones for kind of cheap now and just throw it in a bag with a comic pretty easy? If
You can do like these.
I might do it.
Yeah. You can do like die cut ones that are just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lady Satan maybe like full
Yeah,
body.
the same people that do your stickers can probably do magnets.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, and do you already have your patch guy? Because if not, let me know.
I will. I'll talk to you about it at least.
Yeah, because we got a guy
Okay.
for everyone playing bingo. There you go. Sai says life-size standee of the sexy characters at 75K. Might get a little too pricey.
Oh man, I would love to have that stuff.
You know what? You
Like
know what?
they do
I'm
at
actually.
Shae will have to do for now.
That's exactly what I was thinking when I started like making my pitch for getting the posters that I wanted. I'm like, I'll just take a cosplay poster of Shae, life size.
Life size.
Yeah,
It's a big ass poster. You know
depending
what?
on the shoes. I mean, it's at least over 6 feet.
That is true. I'm waiting for you to come out with we're gonna do body pillow covers.
Oh god. I mean, if people are demanding this stuff, I'll figure out a fun, cool way to do it. You know what I mean? Because I think
Yeah.
it's too awesome and too fun, and like people love this. I think it's awesome that people become that big of a fan that they would even want something like that. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
All right. We'll do something.
Eric's got a good question. He said, would you consider doing an ash can full of concept art or world building material?
Yeah, I did that awesome sketchbook with Monster MD, and I was really proud of it. But the amount of work and the amount of money it added, was pretty intense.
Yeah.
So I was like, I mean, we made money off of it overall, but like, it added to the weight and the shipping, and then we had the bag and board, all of those too. It was quite a fiasco. So like, I'm kind of straying away from the sketchbooks. But man, if people keep asking me, I think it'd be cool that maybe for the third campaign to have like a making
Kind
of
of like a
Ash-
compendium.
yeah. Like for some weird reason lately I've been attracted to the idea of a book that's like about all the weaponry, and it's called like Arsenal. It's called like Terror in the Trenches Arsenal. And then it's just like
Nice.
and then it tells you all the facts about all the different weaponry and all this cool stats and pictures.
Well, you could even do, because I know that we were talking about, because it's a trilogy, doing like a collected edition and everything. If you ended up getting to a point where you wanted to try and do something that was maybe like a hardcover, You could always do like a companion book to it that would be like deep in the trenches, and
Yeah.
everything in it would just be like, here's all of the weaponry, here's all of the like
Such a
sketches.
good idea. Like, I would love to do the collected edition and then give you guys like another like 50 pages of like the world building, all the sketches, all the deep in the trenches, So that'd be cool.
That would be, I think it'd be badass. Frog G wants to know if B-Rose put me up to the Body Pillows cover thing. No, actually, I was thinking of the Common America campaign and how they had Common America, or no, it was, well, it was one of those campaigns, but they had the otter, on it too, and there was like, he had like a fish bone and stuff next to him. I was like, this is just weird.
I don't want to put my head next to a fish bone.
It was like an otter laying in bed, and all of like the stuff that he would have. It was from Black Ops. That's what it was. But yeah, it was.
Okay, I get it. Okay.
That's what made me think of it, because I'm like, yeah, but your girls are sexy. Like, you got some really nice.
You're like, I don't want to
characters.
fuck an otter.
It's just
skeleton,
right. It's just weird. Look, Death Metal Hero says Terror of the Trenches Total Terror Edition.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Oh, I think it's gonna be badass. Holy cow! I feel like this almost hour just really flew by. Holy shit, that was really fast. Is there anything else about this campaign that you want to talk about before we wrap?
I mean, this is me doing superheroes in a way that you're not going to see very often, but I went all out. This is my love letter to Dark Avenger heroes. This is Black Terror stepping out of the shadows and saying, I can compete with anything else out there on the shelves. I can be cooler, I can be better, and I can be more interesting than people have given him credit for. So this is not just about me. This is about him too. And I think the work speaks for itself. It really is Bruce Timm on roids. Monica's killing it. Tiago's killing it. We have Eric Weathers on letters, who's going to destroy it. So we've got a great team, and we're almost done with all the art for Monica. At least the colors are over halfway done. This book's going to get to your house sooner than later. This isn't going to be one of those like we're going to wait a while like Monster MD or whatever. This is more like we're going to get it done at 78 pages. You get a lot of book for it, and then it's a trilogy, so you know what you're getting yourself into. 3 badass books. It's going to make a over 206-page story, something like that, and something that you'd be proud to have on the shelf. So I think, thank you guys for having me. Your cosplay. I mean, I'm a fan of yours. Like you say, you're a fan of mine. I'm a fan of yours. All right.
Thank you.
I can't get enough. Thank you. I got to keep making more books and coming on your show so you can keep making more awesome costumes.
I have questions.
Please.
What's your question, Si?
Okay, so your tiers don't list any kind of fulfillment time frame. When do you think the book will be shipping?
I tried to add it up, if we're going at this rate, blah blah blah, and it was let's see, I gave myself 4 months from now. Mm-hmm. But I feel like we could be done in about 2. You know what I mean? At least with the
basically
art,
summertime at the bare minimum, early fall. We'll have it in our hands.
That's the way I'm rolling with this. Yes.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool. And other question.
Oh yes.
Oh, go ahead.
You in the back. I was just gonna make a dumb joke.
And next, is it going to be books 2 and 3 of this, or is it going to be Monster MD 2? Are you going to flip back and forth, or what's your plan?
I was planning on moving back and forth, but Monica and I are, because everyone's donating to this campaign and we're making good money, we're going to be able to hopefully pay off the entire project. So Monica will barrel ahead with finishing the whole book at 206 pages. And Tiago says he's in it for the whole thing too. Eric, is down. So and because these are coming out at a steady rate right now, at least, let's barrel through. Let's get you guys all 3 of the books, finish the story, and then I want to do Monster MD 2 and make that the best book I can. Make it just this awesome return to Monster MD that everyone can cheer for.
Sweet.
That's my plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
that's gonna be
Are
awesome.
2 and 3 written at this point then?
2 and 3 are written. Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's there's such brutal scripts. I can't wait.
So Vaughn just had a fever dream after fever dream, and then he was like, "Oh, 3 scripts of books. Look at that, just done. Okay."
Well, no,
200
what I-
pages. Now I
you know
have
what
to fund it.
I just stayed up late at night, listening to like loud death metal, and like writing this evil book at 206 pages. I didn't plan a trilogy. I didn't mean to. I just wrote it, and I was like, "What am I gonna do with this? I can't make 206 pages the whole campaign." You know what I mean? Like, I got it. But I was like, dude, it's such a great story. It's perfect for a trilogy. And I looked at the script for a while, analyzed, and I was like, if I broke it up here and here, this makes a killer trilogy. Yeah. So it was after the fact thing.
Awesome.
Ugh.
Those were my questions.
I'm so
Awesome.
excited.
Thank you. Oh, Shae.
So,
I mean, you're awesome. Shae, you're awesome. Thank you, guys.
thank you.
Awesome.
My goal is, budget depending, is to have full cosplays of all 3 of your femme fatales.
Okay.
By the time your third
That's a tip.
book is coming out.
Yeah. There's time.
We'll see.
There's time.
You know, she
But-
never does the same one twice, so
Right. Well, this is
Nope.
going to be awesome. Yeah. 3 femme fatales, 3 books, 3
Yep.
Shae costumes.
And
Can't wait.
and not just like this is decent, but
Yeah.
I want to do full ones where I could actually like have a photo shoot.
Yes. I can't wait for that. So keep it updated.
We'll see. We'll see. I
I'm
first
sorry.
need to find wet look, pleather, vinyl, whatever.
Yeah.
you
the
say
first challenge.
this is decent, my mind instantly flips to, you know, it wasn't decent.
Yeah.
Shae getting into that costume, that was very indecent.
A lot of jumping
I mean,
and pulling and taping.
You're not going to be Detonetta's character unless you're willing to get indecent.
The only
I
thing
mean-
under that
Into
bodysuit
character.
is tape and then
And
Shae.
tits.
Yeah. It's just me and tape. It's all that's left. Well, Vaughn, as always, so fucking happy that we were able to get you on.
Oh my god, you guys are a joy. Thank you so much. I love it.
Yes.
That's
Man,
awesome,
come on.
Frog G.
Yes, see, exactly, Frog G. Vaughn is an instaback for me every time.
Thanks,
Usually
Frog G.
backing more than once. So
buddy.
it's probably gonna happen.
I mean, that's live
I like-
cleavage.
I'm just saying.
Hold on.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, you got rid of
Wow.
solid.
Yep. That's called
Thanks.
a strong ending, kids. That's what we call
Yes.
Strong
Strong.
finish.
Bam.
Strong. Bam.
Yes. Titty to titty. That's how we do this. Thank you so much, Vaughn, for
Press
coming on.
together. Cleavage
We
sandwich.
love you to death. I seriously can't wait for this. I can't wait to finish out this cosplay to get started on the next one. It's going to be fucking epic. And
Great.
I'm hoping, if Vaughn is on board, that we might be able to have a Red Valkyrie Vonster collaboration for that collected edition, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes.
But I want to thank everybody for hanging out in the chat. You guys are fucking superstars. We love you to death. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to Red Valkyrie. And if you're interested in getting some of those awesome member perks, that membership button is just right down there. Feel free to click it. You get to see some of the behind the scenes, not of this one. There was no behind the scenes of this one because none of it was decent.
There was no recorded behind the scenes. Of
Not this.
We get rid of those names. That's better.
Vaughn, thank you so much for coming on. CY, thank you for all the work that you've done to make sure that these streams could happen today. You guys are just amazing, and I'm so blessed to have such awesome people in my life. But thank you all, and we will catch you later. Bye.
Later.